let's go ahead and stand on our mat. We're going to do a standing warm-up. So we're going to start standing. So let's stand in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Feet together or slightly apart. I like mine about hip width apart. Just making sure your feet are firmly on your mat or on the floor. Slight bend in the knees, standing nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back and down, palms facing forward. Standing nice and tall, like there's a string pulling you up, nice and tall, mountain pose. So we'll try to get in the right frame of mind for this warm-up today. Let's just go ahead and focus on your breath, right? Just gaze forward, or if you want to close your eyes, close the eyes. Just begin to focus on your breathing, your inhale and exhale. Counting the breath, if that helps you to focus on your breathing. Count the inhale, you can match it with your exhale. Through the nose if that's possible. Try Ujjayi breathing, hearing yourself breathe. Letting go of expectations, letting go of judgment, and letting go of competition. Just how you're feeling today. Do what feels good for you. Always making modifications if you need to. So whenever you're ready, slowly on your next inhale, we'll bring the arms up overhead. You can slowly open the eyes if you have them closed. Just reach, reach, reach. And then we're just going to sit back in a chair. So our first chair, just a little chair. Remember to sit your hips back first and then bend your knees. Good. We'll inhale up. Exhale, chair. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. Remember the hips go back first and then you bend the knees. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, chair. 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 And if you want to start to go down a little further in chair, you can. Remember, sit those hips back first, bend the knees, weight goes onto your heels. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Those knees are going straight ahead, right? Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Let's Inhale up. Let's just reach. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my wrist here and I'm going to just reach and pull. Using my one hand, I'm using my left hand to pull my right arm up and over. Okay, we'll try the other side. Again, reach up and reach over. Again, I'm just kind of grabbing the wrist here with my right hand now. Just pulling my left arm up and over. Good, just coming back to center. Just going to bring the arms down. Now I'm going to bring my arms behind me. If you can clasp your hands, great. If you can't, just try to bring your hands as close as you can. Imagine maybe a ball back there. You're trying to hold on to a ball. Small ball or a big ball, whatever you can do. Or if you can clasp those hands, clasp the hands behind you. And just trying to open up the chest and shoulders. Good, slight bend in your knees, and I'm going to hinge from my hips, and I'm just going to go down into a flat back. So my back's nice and flat. And continue to clasp the hands if you can, or try to bring them together. And then I'm going to go down, forward, fold. Again, continue to clasp the hands together. Just let gravity just kind of take your hands away from your body. Let the crown of your head just fall to the floor. And continue to focus on your breathing. Then you can slowly release the hands, let them come all the way down to the floor into a forward fold. Just let your head hang, arms hang, forward fold. Maybe just letting your head go side to side as if you're saying no, just nice and slow. Forward and back as if you're saying yes. And just bring the head back to center. Let's go ahead to a flat back here, or half forward fold. So hands just come up the shins to about the knees, flatten the back here, right? You got to stick the butt out so you have a nice flat back. You want to bring the hands up to your sides, you can do something like that. Nice flat back. Good, slight bend in the knees, don't walk out the knees, slight bend in the knees. Good, let's exhale back down, forward fold. And let's inhale back up into that flat back position, or half forward fold here. Good, let's exhale back down. And now let's come up to that half flat back here, half forward fold, and then we're going to continue reverse swan dive with those arms out to the sides, hinge from the hips, all the way up, arms up overhead. Then we're going to exhale down, chair pose. Sitting those hips back first, chair pose. Good. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Arms come out to the sides. Forward fold. Inhale up, flat back. Halfway up. Arms can come to the sides. Exhale, back down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, chair. So we'll just flow with this here. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive. Forward fold. Good, inhale up, flat back. Good, exhale back down. Good, inhale all the way up. And exhale, chair pose. Good, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Good, inhale up, flat back. Good, exhale down. Good, inhale all the way up. Exhale, chair pose. exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Good, inhale up halfway. Good, exhale down. Good, inhale all the way up. And exhale, chair. Good, let's just hold chair here. If you want to bring your hands to heart center, you can. And then let's go ahead and place your hands on your thighs here. And what we're going to do is just kind of loosen up the low back here with a kind of a standing cat-cow. So I'm just going to exhale up my back. I'm just going to push my back up. Big exhale. This would be kind of like cat pose. And then I'm going to inhale. I sway my back like cow. And then I'm just going to exhale, cat, and inhale, cow. Just kind of placing my hands on my thighs just to rest them there in the way you want to do it. So you're exhaling cat, inhaling cow, exhale cat, inhale cow. And you can kind of push my hips to the side a little bit as I go from cat to cow. You're a standing cat to cow. You're moving the shoulders around, head around too as well if you want. It's up to you here. And just loosen up that low back here. The standing cat cow. I'm just going to come back to that flat back and then just go down, forward fold. Let my head hang, arms hang, forward fold. Good, from forward fold, let's just try this a few times. So we're just going to come forward fold right to chair pose and then forward fold. Good, inhale up, chair pose. Good, exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale up, chair pose. Good, exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale up, chair pose. Good, exhale, forward fold. Good, let's just inhale up, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale all the way up. And exhale, chair pose. And then just coming to mountain pose here. Good, coming to the top of your mat, if you're not there already. Good, and we're just gonna do a few lunges here. So all I'm gonna do, if you want your hands on your hips, you can do that. If you want to raise them up over your head to go back into a lunge, you can do that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right foot and I'm going to just go back into a lunge. So I'm just going to take my right leg back, lunge. You can go back as far as you like. So maybe it's just here, or farther, whatever you'd like here. And then we're going to just step forward. So you keep your hands on your hips. Exhale back, and then inhale. If you want, you can do your arms. Just moving with your breath. Again, if you want to step back further, you can. Good. I've been doing the same leg, so I'm going to try the other leg. Get hands on the hips if that feels better for you. Just going with the breath, moving with the breath. If you want, you can alternate legs. So, exhale back. Good. Inhale back up. Exhale back. Oh, I said alternate, right? We're going to alternate. Just moving with the breath. This could definitely get the blood flowing. Maybe get that heart rate going a little bit too as well. Alternating lunges. Do the same leg if you want. Again, step back as far as you'd like. Let's just come to the top of your mat here in mountain pose. Maybe you want to shake the legs out a little bit. Good, so from the top of your mat, mountain pose, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step back here so I've got a wide stance, okay? So you want your toes angled out, okay? Toes are angled out, fairly wide stance, whatever feels good for you. Let's bring those arms up overhead. And then what you're going to do on your next exhale, you're going to squat down, bring your elbows into your sides, and then inhale back up and exhale down. So I'm bending my knees, keeping my back flat and straight. So I'm sitting back, back flat and straight. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So first motion, my hips go back. Inhale up, exhale down. My knees staying over my ankle here. Inhale up, exhale down. So you want those hips to go back first. Keep that back flat. So just kind of a wide squat here. This is called a moonflower. Inhale up, exhale down. A moonflower. Inhale up. And you can get your upper back involved. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. When you bring your elbows in, think about squeezing your shoulder blades in your back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together in this. Inhale up, exhale down. Again, moon flowers. You can start to go down further if you want. You want to feel it more in your legs. Just squat down further. Good. Next time you come down here, let's just hold it. Hands can come to heart center, or if you want, your arms can come out to the sides if you want, whatever works for you. Let's just check in, make sure your feet and your knees are going in the same direction. If you look over your kneecap, you should be able to see your big toe, big toenail, maybe your second toe, third toe as well. Good. Just making sure the knees over the ankles so you can see those toes. Big toe, second toe. Just making sure everything's all in alignment here. Good, now we're going to try this. We're going to inhale up, we're going to round the arms now. We're going to round the arms, exhale down, round the arms. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. So if the other one was called a moonflower, this is called a sunflower. So we're just making a sun with those arms now. Inhale up, exhale down. So moonflowers and sunflowers. And this is actually called a kriya, K-R-I-Y-A. Kriya is a movement. So we're not holding this. This is actually a movement. So you got moonflowers and sunflowers. Let's come back down and hold. Again, arms out to the sides. Hands start center. So a couple things you can do here if you wanted to. I talked about the Pilates pump in an earlier video with some core work. We could do that here. That would be little ones, right? We could do some little ones. Ooh, can work the legs a little bit. Little ones. And then hold. And then here we'll go do some moonflowers again. So inhale up, exhale down. Good. Inhale up, exhale down. So this is called a moonflower. Chandra is moon in Sanskrit, so Chandra Kriya is a moonflower. Chandra Kriya, moonflower. And then if you wanted to try the sunflower, just round the arms. It's your preference. If you like to round the arms, you can round the arms. With the sunflower, you might be able to go down further, just squat down further. Maybe you can get your fingertips to kind of touch the mat, touch the floor. Just don't bend over. You want to squat down. Keep your back flat and straight. Chest back, shoulders back. Surya is sun. Surya Kriya is a sunflower. So you could do these for as long as you'd like. And then we can come and hold again, arms out to the sides, hands to heart center, whichever works for you. So this is just a wide squat here where we're holding. Go down as far as you want. If you want to feel it more, come up a little higher. It's up to you. You could do little Pilates pump if you want. It's up to you. Hold. So definitely working the legs in this one here. And one more thing you could try, it's called the garland squat. Malayasana is the Sanskrit name. I'm sorry, wide squat is, Kalyasana. Kalyasana. This is just staying here. So this is an asana, this is a pose, a yoga pose. Hands heart center. Well, let me show you here. We could do a heel up on one foot. You can put the other heel up, or you can put both heels up. Let's see if I can do that. Both heels up if you want. So again, this is called Kalyasana, wide squat. Good, let's put the heels back on the mat here. Again, if you want to come up if you need to. And then I'll show you that garland pose, Malayasana, it's called. So this is a wide squat. You're going to keep your back flat and straight, and you're just going to squat down further and further. Maybe keeping your elbows inside your thighs. Squat down as far as you can. This is about as far as I can go. Some people can get their hips down, get their butt down a little further. That's about all I can do today. So if I do it from the side, yeah, I'm just letting my butt squat down towards the floor. Keep my back flat. Hands start center. Malayasana garland pose, this is called. Okay, so you can try that. Hold that for as long as you'd like. Good, coming back up. Mountain pose, oops, lost my belt. And a little shake of the legs there. There we go, that's a standing warm up, get your legs all warmed up. You may want to try the moon salutation next, or maybe you want to go right to final relaxation or some relaxing stretching poses. It's up to you, all right? I'm going to stop the video. Your choice what you want to do next.